Here's Dan with the coach and Linnell Macklin.
All right, thanks again, Gary. As we mentioned in the pregame, Diane Nolan, this American team, one of the top defensive teams, not just in the Patriot League, but in Division I, and they kind of proved it here tonight.
They did. Yeah, they took us out of our offensive rhythm, which really made it difficult for us to score. And, our offensive efficiency was really, wasn't what it needed to be tonight.
As far as the rest of the Patriot League season down the road, you guys will be picking up speed. You're getting some good looks. It just doesn't seem like the rims have been kind to Lafayette this season.
Well, our last 3 games we shot, 49, 51%. So this was kind of more of an anomaly than what it has been, So, I thought we had some good looks in the beginning. And you got to, set the tempo of the game and knock those down, and we just unfortunately didn't.
All right, well, good luck the rest of the way, Coach.
Thank you.
Diane Nolan, the head coach of the Lafayette Leopards. Let's bring in our Coca-Cola player of the game, Linnell Macklin. Linnell, congratulations on a solid performance out there. It seemed like whenever Lafayette seemed to be working their way back into this contest, it was wrapped around your scoring efforts tonight.
Well, as a team, we all just passed it around. I just happened to be open, but it was the good ball movement that got me open. So.
Well, you certainly were a spark in the beginning with a team leading 6 points. You had more rebounds at the end than anybody with 13 points total, 2 assists, 4 field goals in just 23 minutes of play. How do you feel the team is coming together here at this point of the season with a little more than half of the Patriot League season to go?
I think we're gelling well together. I mean, the last few games showed we had a little win streak. Unfortunately, we didn't get the win tonight, but we're just going to learn from it. But I think we're growing as the season progresses.
All right, Linnell, well spoken. Our Coca-Cola player of the game, Linnell Macklin, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And let's bring it back to Gary and John.
All right, Dan, thank you very much, and congratulations to Linnell for being our Coca-Cola player of the game. Now we turn it over to John as we'll go through the highlights for today's ball game.
Gary,
here's Mr. Leone.
Thank you, Gary. You heard Danielle talk about the quickness of American, and Jen Dumiak off the dribble doing a terrific job. They have such good guard play, and they also move the ball so well. There's a back cut. The pass from Abigail Fogg to Dumiak on the back cut. They did it so many ways. They can run. Look at Dumiak running the floor, Gary. It was really, we talk a lot about Jen Dumiak, but I'm telling you, there were so many players on this American basketball team that can hurt you. Here they lead the break. They pull it out. Little stop and go. That's Chalisa George on the finish. Gary, we talked about their balance at the open. They did not disappoint as they just spread the ball around, and they were so effective offensively. For the Leopards, when they were able to get the ball inside, Emily Holman was effective, as was Danielle Fiacco. They just couldn't do it quite enough, as we see a couple of nice inside moves from Emily Holman, but the tenacity of Americans' defense really made life difficult on the offensive end for the Leopards. There's a great little fake, a little turn to the left by Emily Holman. She was effective again when she could get it. Danielle Fiacco on the offensive putback, not enough aggression, not enough effectiveness on the offensive glass for the Leopards. There's our Coca-Cola player of the game, Linnell Macklin. She really provides a spark for this team, Gary. She plays hard offensively. A great little pull-up jump shot right there. That was as good a move as we'd seen all game from either team. And then Jamie O'Hare gets a little hot. She hit a number of threes in the second half. But when you dig yourself a deficit against a team like American, Gary, they're not going to let you back in the game. Their guard play is just too good. They don't turn it over, and they're too fundamentally sound.
You're absolutely right, and the numbers certainly prove that out for American. Double figures for Aaron Zimmerman at 12. Alexis Dobbs had 12, and Jaleesa George had 11. For the American Ball Club, they're 72 points on 24 field goals. They had 6 threes, 6 for 13, and 18 for 28 from the foul line. They go to 12-5 and 5-1 in the Patriot League. They're going to settle into second place, at least. At the very worst, they're going to be still in second place, as they shot 51% today from the field and 46% from beyond the arc. Lafayette, their 57 points came on 21 field goals. They had 7 three-pointers, 7 for 21, 8 for 12 from the foul line. Double-figure scoring, Jamie O'Hare got hot late, and Linnell Macklin back from that knee injury with 13 points. She led the rebound. She had 4, and Kristen Little had 6 rebounds in the ball game, but Lafayette out-rebounded 39-28. The Lafayette men down the stretch, they lose their ball game in the Patriot League, so they go to 0-6 now in the Patriot League. They lose 66-61. Lafayette women, they now are at 8-9, 2-4 in the Patriot League. We'll get a look at them again next Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. That's it. Final score, American 72, Lafayette 57. For John Leone, Dan Mowdy, Rick Gio, the RCN television team, thanks for spending a Saturday afternoon with us. We'll see you Wednesday night at 7 when the men take on Holy Cross. For all of us, I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.